now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Seattle. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he goes through the initial contact, lines up, getting about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete, right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And that one one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down. He'll drop to throw. Escaping to his left. Taking off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards. They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be second down. From the pistol, here's one. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, San Francisco.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. It is third and long. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. Now, faking the give. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Look at that big man go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 56 yards. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Barkley. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, play. Smith, red. Check, pink. Black, yellow. Check, yellow. Line, 10, black.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Number ready. Come on, set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end.
A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open up a 6-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Black 40.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break. Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. There he goes again. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Ready, set.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Go. Cowboy 80.
At the 3-yard line.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Room 32.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be third down.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He gets free to the 20. And he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
76.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Bronco Elite. Here we go. Start. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 20.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Red 38.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, nothing Nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The man, that is Jordan Watkins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Tiger.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Guys, what are you doing?
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And mark him down up beyond the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Williams. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Forced out wide. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set up. Cougar 19. Ready.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready. Cowboy 6. Ready, ready.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Up, zoom, check. Ready.
They'll run here with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Ready, Cowboys, Pepper, 18, 5 in.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
On the double. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.